Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Live Trading Action by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is August 23rd, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in today. All right, today's topic is going to be about gold mining stocks. And one of the leading gold mining stocks in the world is Newmont Mining Corp. And what you're going to see here is the stock is starting to finally pull back. It's had just a tremendous move. When you look at the weekly chart, you can see this stock has really blasted off throughout the entire year. At the start of the year, the stock was trading all the way down at around 16, 17 bucks. You can see right here, 16.05. And now the stock has blasted all the way to $45 a share. Now, as we all know, Europe and Japan are both implementing negative interest rates in their banking system. Here in the U.S., we have basically a quarter point interest rate on our Fed funds rate. England just cut their interest rate by a quarter point. So again, we're getting a lot of stimulus out there in the marketplace, and that usually is a very, very good elixir for gold stocks to move higher. So when you get looking at the gold miners, when you have a banking system like we do in Europe and in Japan and even here in the United States, this is why we're seeing this big surge in the gold mining stocks. But this gold miner is overbought like most other gold miners. And when you look at something like this, you really want to wait for a pullback. So a lot of traders have been asking me, Nick, where could I get into these gold miners? And right now, I would not get into Newmont Mining until we got to move down to around $39. When you get down here, I do think this is an interesting level to look for a long trade. And let me go over this real quick. So if you see here, this is basically where the stock based and pulled back to, and then it broke out to a new high. Very often when you get this kind of pattern, markets want to come back, retest that breakout point, and then they can go higher. Now, if the Federal Reserve by some chance in September raises rates, or if the Federal Reserve next week implements that they're going to raise rates, that could hurt gold stocks, and then they would pull back much more. So you really want to be a little bit careful. You want to see what this Federal Reserve has to say, especially with the Jackson Hole meeting coming up this at the end of the week. That will tell us a lot more. But in the near term, I do think we're looking at Newmont pulling back to around the $39 area, and that's where you can look for a tradable bounce. Now, how high can Newmont ultimately go? That really remains to be seen. But when I look at the charts, I have to think that we are dealing with a severe overbought condition. So again, let it pull back to 39. If there's no rate hike by the central bankers, I think this is a safe level to get involved in it. But right now, I could not touch the gold miners at this stage of the game. You really want to see more of a pullback, at least in the near term. All right, everybody, I'm going to leave it here, short and sweet. Again, if you want to trade alongside of us, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the Research Center. You'll get all of our chart setups. You'll get all of our cycle work. You'll get all of our free content, and you will also receive our No Hype Live broadcasts, which allow members to come in and ask us questions about anything market related. We do that twice a week for members. Our next No Hype Live broadcast will be on Thursday at 5:15 p.m. I'm going to leave it here. I want to wish you all a great trading session, and we will see you on the charts.